Okay, so I got in contact with I'm a Rainbow, and I'm going to be interviewing him. So here's that. Hello, how's it going?
Good.
That was good.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So, first question, what made you get into YouTube? Like, what motivated you to get into YouTube?
What motivated me was just pure curiosity to start with. It was during the pandemic. I got a VR headset. I started playing Pop One. Some buddies were posting videos. I said, "Oh, let me post some videos too." Didn't know anything about it. I had used YouTube throughout the years for if I needed repairs, things like that done, to somebody show me how it was done. But that's about all. I didn't really use it for entertainment, anything like that. Occasional movie reviews, but I found out it was very easy to post a video on YouTube. All right, now making a good video took a while, but I started from there.
You said you started from Population 1. What made you get into Yeeps or Grab?
So I've any game that I like VR. I'm not just doing this because I want to make YouTube videos and get subscribers and stuff. Of course I do at this point, but when I was starting, I didn't really care. And this is all about games that I play. In my free time, things I find, things like that. Like Grab was actually one of my subscribers, a couple of years ago. It was actually right around Christmas. He said, "Hey, there's this great game, you got to try it." I said, "Okay, let's go look at it." And I fell in love with it, and that's not been the only game that subscribers have turned me on to. So, but yeah, so it's games I like to play, games I enjoy. Usually most of my videos tend to be informational, not just, people sitting around talking. It's usually about something. I'm trying to do some teaching or inform or something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. What would you say your favorite game is out of the ones you play?
Right now it's definitely Yeeps. I have to say I'm having the best fun in this. As far as games that I play on a regular basis, I would tell you my all-time favorite is probably Resident Evil 4 on the headset. It's just one of those games, old school games that I've played since it was on PC. I played it on the Wii and on the Xbox. Every version of this I have played on something. All right, and even though it's the same old thing over and over, it's fun. And in VR, it is so much fun. I just really so.
Yeah.
Probably my next favorite is In Death Unchained. That I play quite a bit. I like shooting the bow and arrow. I like running around. It's just a fun game, and you can just go in there and you don't have to beat the game every time. It's just good to go in there and unwind sometimes.
Yeah. What type of videos do you like to make more? Because you make skits, you make informational videos. Which ones do you like more?
Mostly it's about something. I mean, if you look at most of my videos, I'm either teaching you about something or showing you how to do. I tend to like making informational videos. Occasionally I make other ones. I did a couple I've done with Empty. I did one just because it was a challenge for one of the CC challenges, and I didn't have anything else that fit at the time. So I did that, and that seemed to do kind of well. And I thought, well, let me make another one, but I don't do a lot of those. So, but I have fun doing them when I do. So I'm a very bad actor, but it's fun to mess around with it.
Yeah. How long ago did you get Content Creator or Labrat?
I got it whenever they first came out. I've had it since they came in. The first round of both I was in.
Oh wow. What is your opinion on Gorilla Tag and other games
Gorilla Tag I played a little bit. I never really got into it. It just wasn't my thing, and there was so many kids, not young adults, but kids running around, and I couldn't deal with it because they and even now I think the language and stuff like that I can't deal with most time. Yeeps does a good job, Grab does a good job, moderating. You don't have to worry about that so much. But
Yeah.
so I never really liked Gorilla Tag that much. I played Animal Planet, not Animal Planet, Animal Company. That's
Oh yeah.
just come out. That's kind of fun. Reminds me of Gorilla Tag, but I can't play in an open lobby in that one either because the language is terrible. So I
Yeah.
have played. Let's see who I played with. Played with Kid and Brody. We went in and one of
Okay.
their buddies went in, had some fun. It was fun to mess around in. I don't think it's something I'm going to end up doing a lot long term. So
Yeah, based on you being in this lobby with me, you like hanging out with like fans and like helping them?
I try to. It seems only the right thing to do is try to, if somebody, I get a lot of people that want to make videos. They want to collab. I hear that all the time. Can we collab? And I can't say yes to everybody. It just doesn't work.
Hmm.
So what I try to do is, come up with a plan. Tell me what you want to do. Tell me what you want me to do, and then we go from there. Sometimes I'll say yes. Sometimes I end up saying no because I'm just not interested. And I don't know how to soften the blow,
Oh
when they
yeah.
really want to make a video, and I tell them I don't want to do that one. They're always welcome to pitch me something else, but once again, there's only so much time in a day, and there's a lot of folks that want to make videos all the time, and they don't. If they think them through and they've got a plan and they've got something for me to do, I'm more inclined to say yes than if they just want to collab. If you
Oh yeah.
catch my drift.
Ideas, like ideas.
I don't. Where do I get my ideas for videos? Is that what you're
Yeah,
looking for?
kind of like
So
that. Yeah.
honestly, it most of the time it's questions that I have. How to do something, or what's going on, or hey, I found out something neat. Can I show people this? Is it worthwhile showing them? That's usually where a video comes from. I might be talking to somebody, or we're building something, and all of a sudden I'm like, hey, this is something other people, would benefit from knowing. That's where a lot of my stuff comes from. It's just my curiosity, and if I have questions, I figure other people have questions, or that they would think something's nifty. Here, go ahead and stab me. It'll get rid of those things. So there you go.
Yeah. Like the wire video you posted just recently. Even
Well,
when the lab
that
video
one,
isn't out.
there is so much potential in all of this for everything. I'm working on. I want to show people how to build some of these logic circuits because they'll drive all kinds of stuff, and you have to use what you have. But it's just like, matter of fact, let's look at this one right here. It's super simple, but and they built this. They made a classroom. These guys at Trass are clever. They built a classroom just to show people what this gate and what this delay does. It's an AND gate. You press one, you press two, and then the delay thing holds it on, and then they show you what's behind it all. So they're giving people an idea what's going on here, but they don't beat you over the head with it. And honestly, this is great stuff. And I've been in electronics for 40 years, so this is all great stuff for me. So
Yeah, like I had no clue what these blocks did, but like your informational videos, they're pretty like handy. Yeah.
all right, what else you got?
Okay. You said you like Animal Company. Do you like horror game type games or just like?
Not particularly. I'm not a big horror fan. I just I have a problem because most of the time it doesn't really scare me. I just think they're stupid. I'm a little too practical when it comes to that. People walking out and monsters coming out of the dark. Well, I don't really believe in the monsters, so they don't bother me. If you see what I'm saying,
Yeah.
there's got to be some sort of fear there that they play on. Now thrillers, I like thrillers, but that's because their tension gets built up, not just because somebody jumps out with a giant machete and starts hacking people to death. So
Yeah.
so
I'm kind of the same with you. Like I'm not into Big Scary or any of those games.
so
Question is like based on some of the map, like I forgot what it's called, but like the racing map. I'm guessing you like building.
yes. It's one of the things that drew me to Grab. I mean, you can get in there and you can make things. You can do what you want in there. You can make anything work the way you want it to. So, yep.
Yeah. I mean, you've had YouTube for quite a bit, I'd say. Are you making like any money, or?
Well, so people get weird when you start talking about money, but I
Yeah.
don't. So the answer is yes. I've been monetized for 4 years, 3 years. Hang on. So 2021. So 3-ish year, a little over 3 years at this point, going on to 4. Okay, and
Wow.
you don't make a lot of money. Even you
Yeah.
don't make a lot of money on YouTube unless you have a lot of people watching you. So, for instance, before Yeeps has been a big jump up for me. But before Yeeps, I was making somewhere between $200 and $300 a month. All right, and that was the videos I had out, and I have my controller videos, things like that. I was getting a good number of views, but they only pay you, 10 cents for somebody that watches, an 8-minute video or something like that. So you got to get a lot of people watching to actually make any money over time. So, and it's picked up with Yeeps, big audience there, a big jump in my subscriber base. Okay, but it's still not huge. But I'm up over $1,000, right? Okay,
Oh, I mean,
but based on the amount of my regular job, I make more in my regular job in a week than I make doing YouTube for a month, and I spend almost as much time doing that as I do YouTube, just because I'm enjoying this too. I didn't just do it for the money, as it were, but it's still a lot of effort. So. And who knows, maybe I'll make more in the end, maybe I won't, maybe it tails off. It's because I really like making videos and being in VR and doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, VR is pretty fun. Like my friend, his name was like Pant VR, and you were in a video with him. So like, you do like a lot of videos with fans sometimes, right?
I try. Once again, it goes back to the collaboration thing. If people have an idea and it's something I'm interested in, I'm more than willing to get up to it.
Yeah. What are we gonna try and make?
I don't know. I'm just messing around right here, but so.
I don't know any of those fancy blocks. What other maps have you built that you haven't necessarily shown? Like.
Fair number, but I don't think that nothing I really wanted to get out there. Like with Full Throttle, I built that, and I was having so much fun. I wanted to share that one.
That was a really cool map.
So, and I mean, I started working on another race map, but then they did the ocean update. Bikini Bottom came out, and then I thought, well, I need to incorporate some of this water stuff into that, and then. It went from there, and I was like, I just haven't. This update came out. I just have not had time to get in there and finish making anything with it. So let's see.
Yeah. It seems you also like try and get with the community a lot, like with your new map contest, or not contest, but like. You have the bikini contest.
The fan server was not my idea. Honestly, I probably would have stayed away from it, but they threw one together, and then they had a bunch of people sign up, and I was like, then I kind of felt bad, and I said, well, maybe I should get involved if it's supposed to be a fan server for me. So, and I've actually enjoyed it more than I thought, and it's probably because I'm not responsible for running the whole thing. And I think that's what I looked at before, was I just probably I didn't think I had time to do that justice and keep doing what I was doing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh wait, what's that block?
That's just it's like a light pixel. So we got an AND gate. You got to press both of them. Oh, did I turn that wrong way? I think I got it turned. Oh, I got it turned the wrong way. It's like, why is that not working? It should be latching. There we go. Because that's a toggle now. They start off calling it a flip-flop, but now it's the toggle.
Flip-flop.
Then it'll keep the light on.
Oh.
So and then you can reset it.
Does it actually light up a room? Like,
it lights up that, so you can't. They have a bigger panel too, so I assume it puts out a little bit of light. It doesn't seem as bright as like blocks you light up with the neon though. So, but let's see. We'll take this guy right here. Oh, that's the activator. This is the transmitter. Oop, turn it around. This guy over here.
Do you play any like other games other than VR? Like Fortnite?
I do some. I mean, probably my favorite game of all time is Civilization. Okay, and probably Civ 5. I've played different variations of that, but it's a world building simulation. There we go, and then it'll stay lit. Or wait, well, if I do it, it'll turn itself off because the latch sees a different thing. Okay, or oops, wait a minute, why did that work? All right, that stays on, and then if we reset the toggle, it'll shut off. Okay, there we go. So, but
Like
yeah,
a
the toggle
light
goes
switch.
on. Every time the toggle gets an input, it changes state from high to low, or on and off, or true and false. That's the big thing. So, and you can reset it. That's how you can use those for counters. So each time you can go in there. But the problem is, I need a shift register, which never mind. I'm getting too technical. But there's other ways to do that. So I'm still trying to figure all of that out. All right. Any other questions?
I think that might be it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, well, cool. Well, we didn't get kicked out, which I thought was going to happen, but surprised it's still open because normally it's closed by Saturday mornings. So. All right.
Maybe
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, all right. I'm going to mosey on. You have a great weekend.
You too. I'm not going to turn at him. Okay. Yeah, well, that was an experience. I didn't have I didn't have many great questions. But, yeah, let's see what he built here, even though he explained it. That's actually so cool. Okay. Yep. Go subscribe to I'm a Rainbow. Like, shout out to him. He is so active with fans, bro. Okay. Thank you.